Like they asked me if Japanese guys would love to lick ours.
Hey guys and girls on Ash Japanese, it's Cathy Cat, and today I'm joined by Hiroko!
Hi, I'm Hiroko from Hiroko TV!
Who is a Japanese girl who's going to play with me the game called A Japanese Girl Mythbusters. I picked up some myths about Japanese girls online. I know a terrible place to look for these things, and you can tell me whether they're true or wrong. And today we have an ultimate one. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm so ready!
Japanese girls love to have a Westerner as their boyfriend. True or false?
False.
You're laughing
False.
now, but
False.
there we go.
Like it's
a lot
really,
of Western boys
really...
are hoping for it, but guys, this is the listen to the truth.
I mean, because you know, like some of the rude guys send me DMs saying like, "Hey, how's it going?" And like, they are like, "Hey, I can take you out, or like, you know, I can buy your dinner, but what if I wouldn't want to?" I mean, I don't really care about their, you know, backgrounds or like countries where they're from. I don't really care about that. Maybe some of the girls love like Westerners, I think.
There are some girls like that, yeah.
Yeah, but not everyone, because I'm a bit annoyed by that information, because Western guys, not everyone, tend to think that Japanese girls are easy, Asian girls are easy. But it's
where does this come from? Like I've seen this on the internet. What I've seen on the internet and what I've seen here in Japan is like the right opposite, and I'm just like, where does this come from? Like, do people just like dream this up in their rooms, or
what is called like yellow fever?
There's a word for it. Yeah, like Asian girl hunters kind of.
Yes.
People are. There are some people like that.
And you know, I said it's false, but I also had been dating with Westerners too before. But when they told me that, hey, I really like you because you're Japanese, or you know, Asian girls are so cute, Japanese girls are the best, it was like, what? I feel offended, because if I liked him because he was him, but he liked me because I was a Japanese, then I don't need him, you know.
Yeah, that's not you. Like, he doesn't like your smile or the way you just are, but if it's just because of your ethnicity, that's like, Sorry, that sounds a bit like a fetish almost. Like,
true,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe.
I also, one thing I've realized a lot seems to be, there are girls who obviously like Western guys, and they would date them for one summer. In one of our videos, the one summer love video, they said, yeah, I'd like to at least try to date a Japanese, a non-Japanese person, but I'd marry a Japanese person. Why do you think that is?
It's really true, I think, because the cultural differences are really, really, you know, shocking to Japanese people, because we are homogeneous society, you know, and Japan is like really homogeneous island. Truly understanding or communicating with other ethnicity or people from other backgrounds are a bit too tough for especially elder generations. Like, when it comes to marrying, it means you will become family, and your family become members would become their family members too, right? So in that case, you will need to, Japanese girls would really, really consider about our family members, including, you know, grandma, grandpa, how would they feel? So maybe that's why. But maybe dating sounds interesting or something.
So like, kind of like, dating seems to be easy, carefree, but once it's marriage, it's about like the whole family. You have to think of all members of the family, kind of thing.
And I think Japan has really specific culture stuff. So, like, we wouldn't...
Yeah, family is a lot more important in Japan than it is in some Western countries.
And we wouldn't blame people from abroad if they make mistakes in Japan. But we don't really tell directly that, hey, you need to take off your shoes. Just do it right now. We don't really say it. Sorry. In my house, we need to take off our shoes. So would you do that? Oh, it's okay, is our style, I think. But maybe...
Like roundabout, carefully.
You can do that. Oh, never mind, it's fine. I can figure it out, or I can take care of it, so it's fine. But sometimes it's not fine. So
it's not fine, and even if they say that it's fine, I'll take care of it, you shouldn't let them take care of it, really. Yeah,
it's
that's a difficult one.
difficult one. And well, yeah, I think that part we need to change that. I mean, Japanese people need to change that. So if you don't like it, just say I don't like it. But it's really, really tough stuff because we were, born and raised this way. So like telling something bad to others, or like expressing how I really feel directly, is not super nice thing in here.
Yeah, it's sometimes seen as a little bit of a negative than to be saying too many things.
Yeah, so it's a bit difficult, I think. But I mean, if some international couples are really, really into the relationship, that can work.
As long as you work at it and work at each together, understand each other's cultures. I have the feeling that the guys who have the most success with Japanese girls, first of all, have to have lived for a longer time in Japan to understand the culture, to go into the layers of the culture and understand that sometimes, means no. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a yes, which actually means no.
It's complicated.
Like that.
Yeah. But
to understand the different layers.
Also, if the guy is really, really mature, patient, and nice, and if the guy wouldn't blame her, then like if the guy would say like, "Hey, why didn't you express your feeling? It was your fault because you didn't reject that back then." If the guy would say that, it wouldn't work. But if the guy would say like, "Oh, it's okay, you changed your mind. Oh, you didn't say that. Oh, you couldn't say that back then. It's fine. Well, maybe if you could tell me about how you really feel from next time, step by step, then I would be really happy. But you don't have to if you can't. Then it works, Because if you give her pressure, then it's not gonna work.
It makes it harder. I think like a relationship is 50-50, right? Both of you're half and you're trying to complete each other, which means you need to adapt to the other person's culture just as much as the other person needs to adapt to your culture. Kind of, you need a lot of talking, a lot of figuring out each other's values and things like that. So especially international relationships between countries that are so far apart, there needs to be so much communication to make it work, and so much understanding, literally really listening out for each other's feelings as well. Like, don't just go like, yeah, she said yes, that's fine. No, she said which actually is the word yes. But think of the situation. Read the room. Read the whole situation.
Hey,
you get better at this the longer you're in Japan.
I didn't know that. Wow.
So Kuki Oyamu, read the room. Read the whole. Read the room.
Read the room. Wow.
Very important.
Yes, this is really, really important, I think.
Japanese girls would love to have a Western boyfriend busted. It's not true. But not true.
Not true.
So, Japanese girls would love to date Western men. True or false?
False.
False. It's a personal thing. It really depends on the person.
True.
And some people really seem to be thinking that the Japanese girls are easy, and that's a no. Nuh-uh. Don't you treat women with disrespect, guys?
Thanks for saying that.
That's one thing to add. Yeah. All women, like, it doesn't even matter. Asian women, all women. Don't treat women with disrespect. Please, everyone, let's be nice to each other. Thank you so much for joining this chat. Thank you so much for sharing and giving us your honest opinion. Highly appreciate it, hearing an honest opinion from a Japanese girl. And be sure to go over to her channel, check out her content. She's right now doing a fitness challenge on her channel. Be sure to check it out and subscribe to her. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you soon for more stuff. And thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you. Catch you soon. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
See you guys.
See you.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like.
These days, Japanese girls have bigger boobs. Like, some random people sometimes like misunderstand that I'm pregnant. Like, they asked me if Japanese guys would love to lick ours. they tweeted on their Twitter like, oh my god, I can die for this anime or something.